All right, so Regina Daniels posted a statement yesterday, and while I was reading the statement, I felt a lot of pity for the girl. You know, I was reading it in her voice, and I was painting a scenario as to what I was reading. I felt so emotional. Why I felt emotional was because I feel come born girl picking tomorrow, and maybe I felt born the picking, I feel come buy. Now only that girl picking go come the world. You know, I also talked about my sister. You know, I was really, really emotional that I wished that the girl was my blood sister. I wished that she was my own. But unfortunately, she's not. So yesterday, Ned Nwoko posted on his Instagram story. He posted a video of Regina Daniels' brother coming to his house, causing a mess. He also highlighted a lot of things that he has done for the family. You know, he just said a lot. Then Regina Daniels, 3 hours after Ned posted, Regina Daniels put out this statement. Sadly, she was in a rush to put out the statement. She would have had a lawyer with her before she said those things, because there's something she said. She said a lot of things, and one of those things she said will go further to cause her a lot of damage, especially because she needs the law to get results, the kind of results that she wants. It's only law that can help her. But in the part of the law, she has really, really made a very big mistake, right? However, in the part of the law, she has made a mistake, but in the part of mental growth and personal growth, she's okay. And this is a start to help her become better. Do you understand? Now, let's quickly get into what she had posted, right? The main part, I'll go to the main part, right? I'll go to the main part of everything. She said, fine, I did drugs, so what? So finally, Regina Daniels have admitted to doing drugs. You know, Ned Nwoko accused her of doing drugs, and he has said that everything Regina have been posting is because of the influence of drugs. Do you understand? And she denied it. Not just her, even her family members have previously denied it. As you can see, her brother posted something on the 20th of October 2025, and I think he has deleted it or maybe archived it. But Ijeoma Daisy blog reposted it. So as you can see, it says, there's no marriage without problems. There is no perfect couples. Regina is not affiliated in any drug abuse or misuse, and she's not granting any useless interviews to feed your timeline. Anything that goes up must come down. Regina Daniel brother Swayze breaks silence. It's not only Ijeoma Daisy that posted this, even Guardian newspaper. As you can see, in the post shared on his Instagram page, Lawrence wrote, no marriage without problems, but remember, I decided not to speak. There's no perfect couples. P.S. Regina Daniels is not affiliated in any drug abuse or misuse. But now, Regina Daniels came out to admit that she does drugs, therefore putting a hole in a lot of stories that the family members have shared before and the one that they will share next. Because if you are saying she doesn't do drugs and she has admitted, meaning say some of the things where you put before, if you be saying no be true, you were just talking in her favor, right? Now, she also said some other things more, right? This part, she said, you say you want me to go for rehab because Ned had me saying he wants her to come back so that she can go to rehab. So she said, you say you want me to go for rehab, but you are the same Ned who always wanted me high because in your words, I am sexier when I'm high. You like me that way because it made me wild and romantic, exactly how you wanted me to be. So therefore, she's saying Ned is an enabler. Now, Ned enabled her to do drugs. Do you understand? But there's a problem. Now, we are going to face the part of the law, which is going to bring results. Because nobody by all this social media, At the end of the day, if this girl really wants to get out of this marriage, it is the law. Now, in the part of the law, Ned has said you do drugs. She has now admitted. If she didn't admit, it would have been a case of, it is my word against yours. However, Ned kind of has some documents to back up his claim. But now, admitting it finally give Ned a upper hand. Now, she's now saying Ned is an enabler. But in this case, it will be my word against yours, sadly. This is where Regina Daniels talk here. It's my word against yours. For social media, yes. But in the law court, especially if you want results, it will be my word against yours. She also went on to say, why don't you also tell them how you lock me up and doctors to inject me with drugs meant for people with bipolar disorder? Again, it's going to be my word against yours. Even though I am painting the scenario in my head, but I can't be emotional or sentimental. I have to talk because we want results. And I really want this girl to get out of this, you know. Now, this is my part. Let me make this very clear. No matter how much you think you have spent on me, it can never equal the value of the time I gave you, my prime years, my energy and my career opportunities I sacrificed while being with you. You see this part? I agree with Regina Daniels. You know why I agree? That whatever money Ned has spent on that girl, it does not, or it equates whatever time she spent, or it does not really equate whatever time she spent. If you Google the meaning of a trophy wife, what is a trophy wife? A young, attractive wife regarded as a status symbol for an older man. And this is why I say Regina Daniels is a victim. Ned wanted a trophy wife. Regina Daniels' family, the mother, the parents, the kingsmen, they wanted someone that can uplift them and take them to the next level. Guess what? They used Regina as the sacrificial lamb. And at the end of the day, both parties got what they wanted apart from Regina Daniels. Ned wanted a trophy wife, and guess what? Regina Daniels was the perfect trophy wife. A young girl that was in the movies, that is very, very known, that you can carry around and show off with. You know, billionaires, they do a lot of competition within themselves. And the perfect thing that they use as competition is their women. A lot of you might not know this, but this is it. So Ned had the ultimate prize. And guess what? His prize was more juicy. She was said to be a virgin. So you'll be the one to deflower her. The perfect trophy wife. Now you go first chop her. He could spend anything. Because when billionaires have money, the next thing they look for is power. And with power, you need to actually bear her. So he needed a trophy wife. She was perfect. And in the other hand, the family wanted to change their status so bad. Is it not only Regina we have to sacrifice? They sacrificed her. She didn't have the time to explore. She didn't even have the time to enjoy. Even the celebrity lifestyle, she don't enjoy and reach. How many appearances did that girl make before she entered this marriage? The family they were poor. They were desperate. Like I said, they were poor. Mind you, she was doing movie then. They were not making much money then. Go and ask, do your investigation. Back then, Regina never did Netflix movie. She never went mainstream. Go and do your investigation. The people that were making money then, ask them how much the highest paid was collecting. We're talking about our grandfathers. The Pet Edoche, the Ikem Owo, the Kanayo, and co. How much were they collecting? 700,000, 800,000 for a full movie and 1 million. Regina Daniels was just a backup, a small pretty girl that they were using as daughter. She was not making money. The family were not, forget that where they thought they were poor. And they saw Ned, a billionaire, that could change their status. Two people had interest, two matured people had interest. Then there was a naive girl that they just sacrificed. And at the end of the day, everybody got what they wanted apart from Regina. So yes, what this girl said in this part is very, very correct. Ned wanted a trophy wife. Billionaires always want trophy wife. A lot of them, you see, a lot of them have these people, a lot of them, 16, 15, 14, a lot of these billionaires. Regina Daniels was the perfect trophy wife. So I agree with the part where she said, let me make this very clear. No matter how much you think you spent on me, it can never equal the value of time I gave you. My prime years, my energy and career opportunities I sacrificed while being with you. Sadly, Regina Daniels, that's for you, not for the greedy people and not for the people that had interest over you. It's quite unfortunate that you had to go through this, to be honest, you know, and it's so sad that you cannot get back those years back. You know, it's really, really sad. Now, let's continue. Then she went further to say, and for the record, I would have filed for a divorce long ago if there was ever a legal marriage between us. So Regina is saying they are not legally married. We were never married in any court of law and no documents were signed. Leave me alone, Ned. Marriage is not by force. Love is not by force. Stop trying to control what no longer belongs to you. So she's saying, I don't love you no more. I am done. But she's also saying they were never married. Well, legally, what did social study teach us in primary 5, I mean in GS1? I think it taught us, no, in primary 5. It said, marriage is a legal union between a man and a woman. So Regina Daniels is right that they are not legally married if they didn't actually go to court and legally marry. But again, in that same social studies, it taught us that there are types of marriage where they have traditional marriage, which is what Regina Daniels did. Now, what is traditional marriage? Traditional marriage refers to a union recognized by a specific culture, religion, or social group defined by established customs and ritual. Key elements often include family involvement, symbolic ritual, symbolic ritual like exchanging gifts or vow. And Regina, this is a video.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, you are blocking the latest and the newest couple in the universe. Please, don't be not off your phone. Don't be not light off your phone. Yes, officers, please, don't be phones. We don't need too many phones there, please. If you're having Samsung, you are permitted. Infinite, you are...
Now, in this video, family involvement was fully acknowledged. Your mother is there. Your mother, the smash, was happy. You exchanged vows. You knelt down. When I change cola, Kingsmen chop cola, everybody collect dowry, everybody go their house. And towards the end of the video, the MC even said, latest couple in town. Do you understand? And mind you, this legal marriage where they talk, which is known as civil marriage, in Africa, we practice more of traditional marriage, which is well also recognized. It is even more recognized than the white wedding. White wedding is paparazzi for pictures. That is why when you people want to scatter, they'll say, go return dowry. It is because the tradition is the main one, and you have actually done the main one, sadly. However, I am beginning to hear some other things, right? Because I'm hearing now that you were 17 when you were married. I don't know how true. That is what they are saying now, right? Now, which is going to give you a little bit of an edge. But even that edge, it is not strong. Because traditional marriage is a broader, or rather it falls under customary marriage. Now, what is customary marriage? It says a union negotiated and celebrated according to the custom and the law of a particular community. So let's wait. It is distinct from civil marriage. Civil marriage, which is a legal union between a man and a woman, and must be registered with a state to be officially recognized. Key requirements typically include both partners being over 18. So if they are saying you were 17, it's going to give you an edge. However, there's also a video of your mother doing a podcast years ago where she actually insinuated that you were like 20 years. So that's one go. It automatically just scatter this thing. And also, this thing have to do with culture and tradition. Different tradition, different rules. In some states, like in the north, they can marry girl at 12 years. Do you understand? And at the year, say for that Delta state, said they marry some girls at 16, 15. Now, Regina, please, I will advise you. You see, all these social media talks, a lot of these people, the highest they can offer is insult. I keep saying this. Insult, or insult the man. But at the end of the day, the only way you can get results is through the court. That's the only way. This man, they can say, okay, let that be. You stay your own. Madam, you are now free to marry another person. You are now free to explore. It is through the court, right? And what is the step? I'll give you an advice. Like I said, leave all this social media thing. Social media, you have won. Because all these bloggers, where they support you, they will not advise you well. They just want the buzz on their pages. Some of them are automatically turn activists overnight. You understand? Because the whole matter, they give them buzz on their page. They don't get engagement. They will not want it to stop. Do you understand? I'll give you my advice as a brother. Do you understand? And as somebody who will care about you. Because in all of this, I say it, you are the victim. I'll give you this advice as a brother. Your first step should be going to a rehabilitation center. Not the one that Ned is telling you to go. You can go to a rehabilitation center abroad and go to the one that is publicly known and well recognized and have integrity. When you go there, you check yourself in, you go through the process. And when you come out, they should give you a document that clears your name, that says that you are okay, you are now clean, you are no longer an addict. That is when you can now start your fight. Because for now, Ned have an edge. You can't fight for your kids. They'll say you do drugs. They can't give the kids to a drug addict. But when you go and clear yourself, you come back. It is a start for this fight. Clean yourself. And it will also help you mentally. To also help you mentally. To also help you business-wise and all. Right now, if we're going to tell ourselves the truth, now this man might be your backbone. I don't know any known businesses that you have. All the years with him. Down to your family, I don't see any big business that they have. It be like see them, they just chop with mouth. They chop everything with mouth. I can't see there's any business you're doing where you say if you stand. But when you start clearing your mind, you can now think properly. Leave this social media. That's your first step. Now let's go to your brother. You see that boy, I'm not going to lie, your brother is rude, disrespectful, he's mannerless, he talks anyhow. Do you know how you know people don't have respect or whether they have respect? It's not when they talk to people on the same level with them. Of course they will talk with respect. You want to weigh somebody's respect, it's when they talk to people that are below them. They are below their status, below their level. You see them saying, come on, get out of here, what's wrong with you? Go and watch that place. Are you mad? Because you employ somebody where we say now your house help, where you senior. You go to talk to them, you cannot talk with sense. I watch your videos, see the way they talk to policeman. Say, hey, now somebody on your level now, commonize them. And these people are older than you. See the way they talk to the house help for the house. This is that video. They say, come on, get to the woman, they talk to you, calm down. Come on, bro. Come on, you are mannerless. You lack respect. Even your younger brother, where they have Sabi, your older brother, mannerless. See the way they talk. You go in your in-law house, you go back in the day. They don't born you. All this one I do now. Now social media, now be like see open everybody eye. Back in the day, if your in-law get money, they worship the in-law. When a family they close to Nollywood, Mona asks, go and sit down with the lives of Petro Duce, our grandfather then. Ask them how they be before. Once in-law get money, they worship him. If you bring business idea, your in-law will say, okay, take money and go and start it. Or he will tell you, go bring you into a business. Unless if you get your own money as in-law before if you talk. And even at that, you still know if you talk. Then I can't say Ned come post something, say they defy, say when they trespass. Say the boy trespass. The boy did not trespass because his sister is living in the house. That is his blood. He can go to the house anytime to check on his sister. Except if the sister don't give him access. If the sister say he can come and see me, he can come and see him. So that's when they talk to him, trespass. When they leave that in. But that boy is mannerless. And people should tell him the truth. He's mannerless. Even the one outside is mannerless. See, at the end, it's about Regina Daniels and her growth. Everybody have gotten what they wanted apart from that girl. If she wants to explore and if she does not want to do the marriage again, I don't think she should be forced to do that marriage. She will hate herself if she's forced. If she says no, no is no. Do you understand? Personally for me, but how do you get out of it? How does she get out of it? It's not by social media. She has to go to a rehab. Clear herself. You understand? And they come. She has to go to a rehab, clear herself. And then and only then can she successfully say, I am done. And she can still fight. But you see all this social media, Regina, they go use you cruise. And again, I need to prepare your mind. Addiction is not easy to fight. So this battle of cleansing yourself, if you decide to start it, it's not easy. Now me, I go knock babe, no. I'll still go wank. Addiction not easy to fight. But you can do it. You have a lot of years in front of you, Regina. You can still explore, you can still enjoy life. You know? Don't take advice from everyone. Social media is not a real place. When you reach time for course, now another day you go know, they will leave you. It's not a real place. You know? God bless you, and I hope you get out of this. And also, I'll still try my best to call the man. I spoke to him yesterday. I'll still try to speak with him. And most importantly, Gen Zs, when I better learn from this. It is really important that you people learn from this. It is important. This is a big deal. Forget, this is a big deal. Learn from it. Anyways, peace and love. Regina, peace and heal. I won't tell you don't play. You know, just heal. God bless you. Bye.